Jason, may I have a word with you?
What is it, Rachel? I'm busy right now. Please make it quick.
I'm sorry. I haven't had much time to talk to you.
What is it?
Well, lately, when you make important decisions, you often don't consult with me. I'm very concerned about that.
Consultations? There is no need for that. All you have to do is follow what I decide.
But that's not how it works. Remember last month, when you suddenly bought a new car? I was surprised to see your new car parked in front of the house without telling me.
Oh, you mean that? I bought that one because I thought it was a good idea. I'm the one who uses the car, so what's wrong with my decision?
But I wish you would have at least talked to me about it, since the payment for it would come out of both of our household budgets. I wanted to think about it with you, too, and I wanted to be convinced.
Convinced? You can do that later. It doesn't matter as long as the outcome is good.
Also, there was that thing last summer. You suddenly started remodeling the house, and when I came home from work, the whole house was in an uproar over the construction. You could have at least said something to me beforehand.
That was me trying to make the house better too. It would have been faster and more efficient if I had made the decision, so there was no need to go to the trouble of consulting you.
It's your one-sided opinion to think it's efficient. I also live in this house, so I want you to value my opinion too.
So, the house is clean as a result, right? Why don't you just be satisfied with that?
I can't be satisfied. Do you know how much trouble I'm in because of your decisions?
Troubled? That's such an exaggeration. I'm doing this for the family.
If it's for the family, why don't you listen to your family's opinion? And that trip we went on, you took me to a place that was totally different from where I wanted to go. And you didn't even book a place to stay.
I thought it would be smoother if I decided the travel plan. And I could even decide on the accommodations there.
But I like to plan and prepare, and I want to feel safe. If you make things up as you go along, you'll ruin my plans.
Don't worry about such details. You just need to be more open-minded.
It's not about the details. It's about our lives in general. So I want you to consult with me properly.
What do you mean consult with you? I'm going to do things my way, so it's fine if you do the same.
That's the problem. I respect your opinion, but I want you to respect mine too. We are a couple, so shouldn't we consult with each other and make decisions?
If we were to go through all that trouble, there wouldn't be enough time.
But that trouble is necessary for the betterment of our relationship. I want to talk it over with you properly, and then we can decide together.
I don't know about you, but, well, if you say so, I'll think about it.
I don't want you to just think about it. I want you to actually act on it. Next time, will you make sure to discuss important things with me?
All right, I'll do that, but don't expect too much. My way is the best way, you know.
That's the problem. I hope things will improve, even if it's just little by little.
Rachel, I have something important to tell you. I'm sorry to interrupt your work, but can we talk now?
Something important? Is something serious?
Sorry to bother you on your business trip.
Oh, it's okay. I finished my business meeting earlier than I expected. I just checked into the hotel early and was putting together a report for the company. Aren't you supposed to be at work? What's wrong?
I'm in trouble. The company Noah was working for has gone bankrupt.
Oh, bankruptcy?
I just got a call from him. I was so surprised that I left work early to see if I could do something for him. I got home a while ago and now I'm texting you.
What? You left early from work?
He told me that he and his wife have been living in company housing, and they need to leave as soon as possible, so I'm helping with that.
Ah, a place to live. If the company goes bankrupt, that means there will inevitably be no company housing, right?
Anyway, they have to find a place to live. I heard that his wife Jessica is pregnant.
Oh, really?
She just found out a few days ago. He said he was going to tell us about the pregnancy when she was in a stable period.
Wow.
So I thought to myself, I'm going to give this house to my brother and his wife.
What? Our house? You mean the house we're living in? You mean that they can stay there temporarily until they find a new place to live?
We are literally giving it to them. To put it more simply, we're giving the house to my brother and his wife. In other words, we are moving out of this house. If Noah and his family are in trouble, it's only right that we help them, right?
Are you serious? Are you really going to do that? Do you really think you can decide such an important thing on your own?
It's obvious, isn't it? I'm going to do everything I can as Noah's brother. It's my duty as an older brother to help him when he's in trouble.
I understand that Noah and his family are in trouble, but why are we leaving the house? And moreover, why are you thinking of leaving the house? What will happen to our place of residence? My parents have already passed away, and do you know how hard it will be to find a new home? If you are going to look for a house in the first place, look for one for Noah and his family. We could help with the rent for the time being.
My parents have a house. Why don't we just live there?
What? Your parents' house? Do you realize it's an hour and a half from there?
But my workplace is right in the middle of my parents' house and my current house. It won't change my commuting time.
That's your story. What about me? My current company is a 15-minute walk from the house.
That's just a matter of resigning and looking for a job in my hometown, right?
Huh?
This would save us and Noah from looking for a place to live. And I think it's such an awesome, best plan.
No kidding.
Huh?
Why should I have to vacate my own house? You forgot that I'm the landlord.
Huh? Landlord? What are you talking about? Aren't you being a little selfish?
Selfish?
Yes, selfishness. You're my wife. You're supposed to do what I say. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's not good. In the first place, you have no right to do anything with my house without my permission. Deciding without consulting me is impossible. Why can't you understand that?
You're so stubborn. We're going to live in my parents' house. If you don't like it, get a divorce.
Why are you saying a divorce suddenly?
If you don't like it, just give the house up to Noah and his family. I'll have all my stuff packed by tomorrow when you get back from your business trip. So go ahead and your resignation letter with that in mind.
Stop messing around with my stuff. I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay. Then I guess that's your final answer, that you're in favor of this move.
No, I don't approve at all. You are too selfish. I know it's hard for Noah, but don't use that as an excuse to change our lives without my permission.
So it's faster and more efficient for me to make decisions. You should follow my decisions.
Efficient is not just for your convenience. I have a life and a job too. If you don't respect my opinion, we won't be able to work together from now on.
You just have to put up with that. I made the decision to help Noah, so please follow it.
I've been putting up with you for a long time, and I've reached my limit. I don't want to be swayed by your selfish decisions any longer.
That's not how it works. If you don't agree, we're seriously getting a divorce.
If you speak of divorce so easily, that's fine. But I will continue to live my life with my own opinions. I will not follow your decisions.
What's with that tone? Are you denying that I'm doing this for the family?
For the family? Then listen to my opinion. I'm family too.
And because we're family, everything will be fine as long as you obey me.
No, it's not. I don't just need to obey you. We need to talk to each other. We need to understand each other.
Understand each other? That's a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. It's necessary for the future of our relationship.
I'm not going to change my ways.
If you don't change, I'll act to protect myself. Hey, Jason, what is this all about? Something unbelievable is happening.
Rachel, what's wrong?
What's wrong? I came back from a business trip and thought something was wrong in the house. There's Noah and Jessica in my house.
Oh, I got out of there instead.
Don't tell me, but have you already taken your stuff to your parents' house?
Of course. I've already taken all my stuff to my parents' house. I haven't done anything with yours, like you said. That house will be Noah and his family's from today. So you should pack up your stuff and come out soon too. If it's too much work, I can help.
No need. I'm not moving out in the first place.
What? Oh, come on. You gave me the final answer by agreeing to move.
I didn't.
Huh?
Why do I have to move out of my own house?
Because I'm giving it to Noah. Oh, leave the furniture and appliances. The company housing was furnished, so he couldn't take it out. I felt sorry for him, so I decided to give him everything we had.
Maybe I didn't say it right. That I said I was the landlord.
You're still saying that, huh?
Well, I'll change the way I said it. I'm the one who inherited this house.
Huh?
In the first place, this land also belonged to my father who passed away. It's a land and house that's been passed down from my great-grandfather's generation to me. Don't you know the history of this house?
I've never heard of such a thing.
You still don't know? This land and house were in my father's name, but I inherited them when he passed away, and the house is now in my name.
What?
Think about it. Who pays the property tax on this house? Who pays the city planning tax as well? Do you understand the family finances?
No, that's...
If you still doubt me, shall I show you the real estate registry or other real estate related documents? My name is firmly listed in the owner's column of the real estate. You need to face reality.
Seriously?
Well, let's start from the beginning. You do realize that this house was originally my parents' house, where my parents lived, right? And my mother passed away when I was in high school. My father passed away a few years later, and I, as his only daughter, am the only one who inherited his entire estate. You don't have to be a legal expert to understand that at the very least, right?
Oh, I see.
Do you understand now? You acted without thinking.
I didn't think that far ahead.
What?
Well, you used my last name and the nameplate is, of course, my last name. So I thought it was my house.
It is normal to think about such things from a legal point of view, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh well, I will make good use of the divorce papers you left for me.
Huh?
I'm going to take it out now.
Why?
It seems you left them there as an insurance policy so that I won't say I'm not moving out after all. I have no intention to move out. In this case, we are divorced.
I just have to go back there, right?
Unfortunately, I heard exactly what your mother and you were up to from Noah.
Huh?
It seems that you were planning to use this opportunity to have me live with your mother at your parents' house. You even quit your job so that there would be no turning back.
Did he tell you that?
She heard you talking to your mother on the phone. I don't want to live with you in such a cowardly way. I have no intention of supporting an unemployed man who quit his job without notice. Your reasons for quitting were so silly that I was completely disgusted with you.
Oh no.
Well then, I'm going to submit the divorce papers now.
Rachel, wait a minute. Let's talk about it. It's not too late.
I've already decided.
Hey Rachel, let me ask you to explain what's going on. Why aren't you answering my calls?
Because I don't have to talk to you, you know.
Huh? I'm calling you because I have something important to tell you.
What's so important?
Why is Noah's family living in our house? What the hell is going on? You gave it away after all, didn't you? That's what you said. This is unreasonable.
I didn't give it away. I lent it to them. That's totally different from giving it away.
Huh? Lend? What do you mean you rented it out? There's no way I'm going to accept my house being rented out without my permission. How in the world did that happen?
Let's go back to the time right after our divorce. It was true that Noah and his family were having trouble finding a place to live, so I let them stay with me for a while. In the meantime, Noah got a new job, and we signed a contract for a weekly apartment for a temporary place to live. They left after about a month. A short time later, I received a transfer order. I decided to rent out my house and advertise through a real estate agency. I put an application out through a real estate agency, and it caught the eye of Noah, who was just looking for a place to rent, and we immediately signed a lease contract. And so, Noah and his family are now living in the house.
Really? I can't believe such a coincidence.
By the way, did you want to come to my house? What do you want now?
Actually, my mom had an accident, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's going to need nursing care from now on. I can't do it alone.
Don't tell me you're here to request me to get back together with you. Or is there something else you want from me?
Yes, that's right. I was just wondering if you and I could start over again. I'm taking care of my mom, and I really need your help.
I don't want to. Absolutely not. Even if you ask me to do that, I've already made up my mind.
Don't be so cold.
I haven't had much to do with your mother, but she's the one who's trying to trick me into living with her. I can't live with her now that I know who she really is. To begin with, I've been transferred to a distant place now.
So you want me to manage on my own? What should I do?
Huh? Oh, I see. Your brother Noah cut ties with you, didn't he? He was so furious that he was used by you 6 months ago that he said he would never go back to his parents' house again.
That's...
Anyway, I'm a stranger now. Please don't involve me in your family affairs. I'm starting a new life.
Wait a minute. Actually, my mom is in a wheelchair right now. I came all the way out here to ask you to live with me and take care of her starting today. As my ex-wife, you could at least pay a little attention to me, couldn't you?
That's why I'm not your wife. I have nothing to do with you anymore. I'm in an online meeting with an overseas company right now.
Rachel, I beg you, please reconsider. Don't abandon us.
It was you who should have felt the responsibility.
Don't be so cold and help us.
Help? I'm sick of having to clean up the mess of your unplanned and irresponsible behavior.
Still, we're family, aren't we?
We might have been a family, but we're not anymore.
Oh no, what am I supposed to do?
You're on your own. I don't have anything to do with you anymore. Bye. After the divorce, Jason returned to his parents' house and lived there. At first, Jason and his mother thought they could get by. However, his mother, who needed nursing care, took advantage of the situation and began to take advantage of Jason in any way she could. She said to Jason, "I can't live without you," and forced him to do various chores for her every day. Jason was tired from finding a new job, but he could not disobey his mother and spent his days doing housework and caring for her until late at night. She always complained, "It's because you don't work harder that I'm suffering so much." Jason gradually became exhausted. He has become a joke at the company. When I heard that, I was relieved. I have made many friends through my work in the new place where I've been transferred to. I am spending busy but fulfilling days. From now on, I'm going to find what I want to do and enjoy it.
Hey, what the hell is going on? We're supposed to spend the holidays together, right?
I'm sorry, Sophia. I really have to go to work. I know you've made all the plans for us. I'm sorry, but Tyler is coming, so please, have a good time without me.
That's too selfish. I was waiting for you to come. You've ruined the plan.
Sophia, you've been waiting for me that much?
Of course I have. You married Tyler this year, and now you're his wife. I have so much to teach you. You can only take your time at a time like this, right?
Teach me? Like how to cook? Something like that?
Of course. We have our traditions too, you know.
Oh.
But that's not all.
What do you mean?
Not only how to cook, but I need you to learn what dishes we like and dislike, and tell you about our relatives. Anyway, there's a lot. So I thought I'd give you a thorough lesson, especially during this holiday weekend.
That sounds really busy. I kind of feel like it would be easier if I was working.
What a boring joke. You're already his wife. To tell you the truth, I want you to quit your job too.
Quit my job? Does that mean you want me to stay at home?
Yes, that's right. Tyler told me that you didn't come home for a week because of work. That's impossible as a wife, isn't it?
That happens sometimes. I work for a publishing company and we have a lot of deadlines. Sometimes I have to stay overnight for a week before I notice. It's a tough job.
That means you leave him alone for a week? As a wife, you should be taking the lead in cooking and taking care of your husband. I really feel sorry for Tyler.
I do feel sorry for him. I wish I could do as much as I can, but I really can't finish my work.
It's kind of suspicious. I wonder if you're really working.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, aren't you lying about staying at the company for a week? A married woman would do that? How is that possible? Aren't you cheating on him?
That's not true. I love him, and I am serious about my work. I swear to God, there's no way I'm having an affair.
Who knows? You can fool Tyler's eyes, but not mine.
Why would I? It's true. I mean, Tyler supports me this much. Thanks to him, I'm able to continue working. I would never betray such an important person.
You're talking nonsense. No matter what you say, I won't believe you until you quit your job. That's why I was going to pursue you thoroughly during this holiday weekend.
Not only giving me lessons, but you were planning to pursue me.
And yet, the only one coming home this time is Tyler.
I guess I was lucky to be working.
Again, stop joking around. Wives these days seem to be very cheeky.
I'm sorry. I really couldn't take a day off. It's not that I didn't want to see you guys.
Well, now that I've heard your story, I feel it's more and more hard to believe.
I thought it's not good for him to pass when I can't go. That's why I sent him home this time. I thought you guys would be happy to have a family gathering. Please understand my feelings.
Well, I'm glad to have a family gathering. I'm also glad I don't have a cocky wife here.
I'm planning to take a vacation this summer. I'll definitely come visit you in the summer.
This summer vacation? I wonder if it's true. You'll say you have to work again and cancel it.
I won't. I've already taken my vacation. I've asked my coworkers to cover for me. I don't think it will be like this time.
Oh, I'd love to go on a trip during the summer vacation.
A trip?
I want to travel with my own family.
What?
Amelia, you are working on a travel book, right?
Yes, I'm in charge of travel magazines now.
Then you're good at it, right? Please plan and arrange a family trip for this summer.
Okay. A domestic trip is fine, right? Where would you like to go?
That's what you decide. That's your job, isn't it? I'll find out if you're really doing your job. Arrange a trip which will make us happy.
So you're saying I'm going to be tested? Understood. I'll plan the next summer vacation trip for you.
Good to be honest. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. I'll enjoy with my own family.
Yes, I'm really sorry I couldn't make it over this time. Please look forward to your next vacation.
Hey, how do you feel now? I'm sorry that you were left alone on your family vacation.
I'm very surprised. Is this why you insisted on buying the train tickets by yourself? We pay for the room and you pay for the transportation? I was a fool to believe you. I want to slap the past me who believed you.
Well, think about it. Why would I travel with you? I told you I wanted to travel with my family. I don't recognize you as family. That's why I'm leaving you behind. It was hilarious to see you spaced out at the station. I took a picture of it with my phone from the train.
Of course, I would be surprised if I didn't have my own ticket. I thought I was going on a trip. Of course, I would space out.
Too bad you couldn't go on the trip.
I married Tyler, and you became my mother-in-law. I'm not family with you? Are you that unhappy with me?
Of course. You and I are not blood related. I'm going to go relax with my own family this time too.
I see. I guess you really don't recognize me as your family.
I won't accept you as family for the rest of my life. I don't want a cocky wife.
I wanted to be a family and get along with you. I tried in my own way, but I even arranged this trip to be cheap using my client's help. I tried to make you happy, but I guess it was all in vain.
I'd be happier if you divorced Tyler. But thanks for arranging the trip. I appreciate it.
I see. I was going to buy my own ticket and join you, but I'll pass. I'm going home.
Oh, I would have allowed you to join us if you had come at your own expense. That's too bad.
No, thank you. I'm going back to my house. My parents' house. I can't take this kind of wife bullying anymore.
What? Your parents' house? What do you mean?
If you don't want me to be with your family, I'll stay with mine. I feel more at home with my parents. I'll divorce Tyler after we're all done with this trip. I'll let him know. I'll be honest with him about you too.
This is just a small joke. Divorcing over something like this is just too much. Can't you even take it as a joke?
A joke? You let a wife arrange the trip and you didn't have her ticket ready on the day of the trip. How is that a joke? How is that even possible? It's nothing but an elaborate harassment. I'll tell my parents honestly that I'll go back home because of the bullying.
Hey, stop! You're making it sound like it's my fault.
It is your fault. The reason for the divorce is because of the terrible wife bullying. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've arranged the best schedule for the trip, so please enjoy.
Wait! Don't be so angry. It was really a joke. As your mother-in-law, I had no choice but to do it so that you wouldn't take advantage of me. It's only natural. I didn't do it because I wanted you to divorce him.
What? But you said you'd be happy if I divorced him. You're the one who said so. I'll divorce him as you wish.
I said, that's not what I meant. Amelia, please, calm down.
I am calmed down.
I'll pay for the ticket later, so join us over here, okay?
No, I won't. Well then, bye.
Hey, where are you? Answer the phone.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to hear your voice.
Hey, you already told Tyler, didn't you? He suddenly started saying he was leaving. It's a trip together as a family. What are you going to do?
I told you I would tell him.
He is really angry.
That's normal, isn't it?
He says he's going to cut me off. What should I do? Do something.
Of course. If the reason for the divorce is his mother, I'm sure he'll be angry. There's nothing I can do.
And my husband is mad at me too. No one would take my side.
Of course.
I just wanted to be with my family.
When you say family, it's only for people who are related by blood, right? Then you and your husband are not family. Because you used to be strangers.
Ugh, I said that's not what I meant.
Then what do you mean?
I'm sorry, I was out of line. So please, convince Tyler and my husband. They both want to get rid of me. Do something, please.
I'm not coming.
I'm sure everyone will calm down if you join us. Let's all make up together. Let's make it a fun family trip. So don't go back to your parents' house.
I'm not coming.
I heard from Tyler that you paid for this whole trip. It's funny that the person who paid isn't here. So please come. Oh, I can pay you back.
Don't worry about the trip fee. I'll bill you for the full amount later.
Huh? Me?
You just said you would pay for it, didn't you?
What? That's not what I really...
Well then, don't worry about me and have fun.
Answer the phone. They really got off the train. They're going to your parents' house. Do something about it.
Oh.
My husband is on his way there too. Please stop them.
They already got off the train, right? I can't do anything about it. Then I'm going to have fun with them at my parents' house. I'll enjoy myself with my own family. Enjoy your trip alone, Sophia, since they have cut you off.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. I did bully you. I won't do this anymore, so please, forgive me.
How do you feel now that your son and husband left you? It's too sad, isn't it?
I really feel sorry for you.
But it's none of my business anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me. As Sophia said, Tyler and her husband got off the train and arrived at my parents' house around the same time as me. I was really happy that they came without her. As a result, I didn't divorce him because of the desperate persuasion from them. They promised me that from now on, I don't have to keep in touch with Sophia and that I would not have to return to her house. So I agreed to them. I wonder if she is enjoying the trip all by herself right now. It makes me laugh to imagine that. Mom, what time will you be home? I'm afraid to be alone at night. Please come home soon. Anyway, Lydia went out too.
I'm working and you're too noisy. Can't you at least take care of the house by yourself? I hope you've done the cleaning, the laundry, the dishes too. I won't forgive you if you don't help with the housework.
Yes, I did everything you told me.
Then don't bother to text me and go to bed right away.
Mom, I miss you.
You're so annoying, you know that? Cecilia, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Your best friend was rich, wasn't she?
Oh, you mean Julia? Yeah, her dad is the president of a company.
That's not important. Can I borrow some money from her?
What? Why?
Because we don't have any money, that's why. You know we're poor, right?
I know, but I don't want to borrow money from a friend. It would make our relationship awkward.
Huh? You can't work, so do something for the sake of our family. At least, borrow some money from your friend.
I can't. Julia is my dear friend. I don't want to trouble her.
You're so cocky. You won't be able to go to school if I don't pay your tuition fee. Shut up and just listen to me.
Why don't you just ask my sister instead? Lydia is surrounded by rich people with shiny jewelry. You're aware of that, aren't you?
Why should I do that? I'm asking you, not Lydia. You're not supposed to bother her since you're the youngest, right?
Excuse me? You're asking me to do something insane to begin with. I don't get it. Anyway, I don't want to borrow money from a friend.
You're always so cocky. What a useless girl. Hey, what are you doing? I just got a call from the manager.
The manager? About what?
You didn't know?
No, what?
I think I forgot to tell you. I want you to work the convenience store instead of me.
Convenience store? What do you mean by that?
You should have guessed that much. You'll be working there from today.
What? I don't understand. I didn't hear anything about that. What on earth are you doing? I'm about to enter the testing period at school.
You're supposed to work.
I don't have time to work at the convenience store. It's your job. You're responsible for it. Will you stop pushing me to do it?
You don't even borrow money from your friends, so go work for our family's sake.
Why do you want me to do that? I'm still a student. My school doesn't allow me to work. If you want me to work so badly, you should go and get permission from the school. I wonder why I have to work.
Don't be cocky. Get going. You'll be late.
I don't want to. Stop forcing me to do what you want. You should understand my current circumstances.
You know that we're struggling to make ends meet, right? You should at least help out by working outside. You can't just be a useless daughter forever.
If you insist so much, why don't you let Lydia do the work? She's graduated from school. She's been hanging around with random people all day. She needs to get her life in order. So why don't you let her work instead?
Why should I make your sister work? She seems to be happy every day. I don't want to trouble her.
I don't think that's a proper reason. If you want me to work, first of all, let my sister, who has a lot of spare time, work. I'm still in high school and I need to do my duty as a student.
Huh? How can you say that? I don't know why, but you're ugly.
What?
You're not pretty like your sister. You don't even have a good style, right? I don't care if you're a student or not. It's only natural that you, who's hard to look at, should be the one to work.
No way. I can't believe you just said that. I'm your own daughter, Mom.
I don't even like to think of you as my daughter. I've been ashamed to introduce you as my daughter since you were a little girl.
That's horrible.
Your sister, on the other hand, is pretty, stylish, and good-natured. It's a big difference, isn't it? I feel bad for your dead father if I make your sister work at the convenience store. Anyway, we're poor, so you should at least work to earn your own tuition fee.
I told you that my school doesn't allow students to do part-time jobs, didn't I? I don't understand. I admit that Lydia is cute. I also admit that she has a good style. But she's no longer a student, so she should get a job. Don't you think so? She's just fooling around all night long instead of working.
Stop talking back to me. What a cocky girl. We don't have any money to make ends meet.
Then why don't you work more? You didn't even last at your part-time job at the convenience store, did you? It seems like you're spending all the money my father left for you. Why don't you work yourself before you make me work?
How dare you talk to your mother like that? I used the money your father left to raise you and your sister. You have no idea how hard I worked. Don't talk as if you know everything.
For us? What did you do for me?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Liar. I was always home alone. I ate whatever was left in the fridge, take a shower by myself, did my homework alone. I got up in the morning and went to school by myself too. I ate a lot of school lunch because there was no breakfast for me. Whenever I arrived home, I felt so lonely and sad that I ended up crying.
So what? You should be thankful you have a home to go back to.
But you didn't treat my sister the same way.
What do you mean?
I know. You went to eat out with her in secret all the time. You bought her everything she wanted. I still have to put up with that until now.
Isn't that natural? Lydia is your elder sister. As her younger sister, you are the one who have to put up with things.
That's not fair. Mom, you keep saying that we're poor and needy, but I'm sure that Lydia is living a good life now. I'm the only one who has to put up with it. And on top of that, I'm still a high school student, but you want me to work. It's absolutely ridiculous.
What have you been saying all this time? Comparing yourself to your sister is a big mistake. I'm sorry, but you're just as ugly as a slave. From now on, you will work for me and your sister. Of course, you can study too.
This is just too much to bear. Are you really my mother?
You were the one who made me say it. Why don't you just shut up and go work at the convenience store? You should be thankful that you can go to high school. There are people who can't even go to school. Why are you complaining about having dinner alone? You should be thankful that you can eat dinner. Stop messing around and hurry up. I'll get scolded by the store manager if you don't go.
Mom, are you serious? Do I really have to work at the convenience store? Can't you just wait until I graduate from high school?
I've been telling you for a while now, we don't have the money. I need money to pay for your tuition fee. If you have any gratitude for that, you should at least get a part-time job at a convenience store.
You didn't let my sister do anything. That's terrible.
Never mind about Lydia. She's cute, so I'll let her do whatever she wants. She's my angel. But you're not. If you want to go to high school, go earn your own money for what you need.
Jeez.
If you have a problem with that, you are free to leave the house anytime you want. Our lives will be easier if you do that.
What a terrible thing to say. I still can't believe that you're my mother.
I'm not asking you to quit high school and work. You can do that much, so shut up and do what your mother tells you to do. Are you finished with your work? I need to talk to you.
It's not a good story anyway, is it? You don't have to text me anyway. I'll be home soon.
That's not what I meant. Today's story is good news for you.
What is it?
Well, you see, I have a debt.
Huh? We're already paying the minimum amount for that monthly. Did you borrow money again? What kind of debt?
It's your sister's. She said she found someone she likes and wants to move in with him. As a mother, I can't just kick her out, can I?
What? You told me to leave, didn't you?
Did I? She's going to rent a place to live with him. It took a lot of money to rent an apartment and furnish it.
It can't be helped. Lydia loves expensive things, so I have no doubt that she asked you to buy those.
You don't have to say that. Everyone wants to buy what they like.
I see. I haven't had anything extravagant bought for me since I was a kid anyway.
Stop complaining! So when I checked the household budget, I found that my debt had ballooned. With my income, it's going to be tough to pay the debt.
You're not going to ask me to take on more part-time work, are you? No kidding. In the first place, you didn't have to pay for Lydia's moving out expenses. She decided that by herself, so she's the one who should be paying for all she needs, not you. Why didn't you just let her and her boyfriend take care of those on their own? And what do you mean you can't pay back your debt? That's not good news at all. I'm not happy about this.
I'm not saying my debt and the fact that your sister moved out is the good news. So, the good news is actually...
I don't want to hear anything about that. I won't borrow money from my friends. I won't even get more part-time jobs.
You don't have to do that. I've found an easier way to get out of debt. That way, you can quit your convenience store job too, right?
What? I wonder if debts are something that can be paid off in an instant. I don't think so. Mom, are you up to no good again this time?
Up to no good? How rude. Can you stop talking like that? It's a really simple thing to do.
I've never received any decent offer from you. I know that there's definitely something fishy going on.
That's not true. I'm talking about adoption. You'll just need to become another family's kid. It's so easy, isn't it?
What?
Adoption.
No way.
A colleague of mine at work couldn't have kids and she was having a hard time. I've been listening to her story for a while. Because of her age, she said that she's willing to adopt a high school kid. You're just the right person for that.
Oh my God. What a horrible mother. In this day and age, have you ever considered about my feelings? You want me to go into a foster home? I'm not some sort of animal.
Why are you so angry? It's a good story. They're probably going to love you very much. You could even quit your job at the convenience store.
Mom.
What is it?
You're okay with that?
What do you mean? Of course it's okay, because it makes everyone happy.
Are you happy with that?
Why are you asking that?
Lydia is not your only daughter. I'm your daughter too, but you want me to go for adoption?
Oh, now I understand what you're trying to say. Don't worry about it. You were useless to begin with. I'm willing to let you go.
Is that all I am to you?
I guess so. You're not pretty nor stylish. You also complain a lot. I have no problem at all if you leave. That's why I want to take advantage of this rare opportunity. I've decided to let you go for adoption to cover my debt. I don't want you, so get out.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm leaving then.
Yeah, you can leave now. You don't have anything else useful to do. At least, I can get rid of my debt now. Besides, I'll never have to see your face again. Thank God for that.
Mom. All right, I'm not going to miss you since you keep talking like that. I'll cut ties with you and Lydia starting from today.
Let's do that. Long time no see. How are you?
Who is it?
It's me, Cecilia, your mother.
Your number isn't registered as my mother. You must have texted the wrong account.
That can't be right. I'm your birth mother.
Is that so? But you're a complete stranger to me now, aren't you?
You're amazing, Cecilia. I heard you work for a world-famous company, don't you?
You're a stranger. It's none of your business. Where did you find that out? Don't just investigate people without their permission. I went to the trouble of changing my phone to prevent you from contacting me.
I asked every one of your high school friends.
I can't believe you went that far. What the hell do you want? I know that. It's all about the money anyway.
I didn't expect you will notice that soon. How did you find out?
I knew it.
I'm actually in financial trouble.
Are you still having trouble with money? Nothing has changed from 8 years ago. Just explain to me.
Please, I'm really in trouble. Can you lend me some money?
How much do you need?
Are you telling me that you're willing to lend me some money? Thank you. You're the best daughter I've ever had. I'm glad to have you, so I want to borrow $70,000.
Huh? I thought you gave me up for adoption and cleared your debts with the money you received. Did you get into debt again after that? For $70,000? What kind of a person are you? Are you so stupid that you keep making the same mistake?
How dare you talk to me like that? Are you making fun of me?
Because you're an idiot. You must have gone through a hard time and now you're going into debt again. Well, I think I was the one who went through a hard time.
Your sister is getting married. She wants to go abroad for her honeymoon, so I thought I'd help her out with some financial support. When can you give me the cash?
What? Who said anything about giving you cash?
Didn't you say that you'd help me?
I just wanted to know what's been going on for the last 8 years. That's all. Please don't contact me anymore. We are strangers now. You annoy me like hell.
Wait. If I can't come up with the money within 5 days, it's going to be horrible. Please, help me. You're my daughter, aren't you?
I'm not your daughter anymore. I cut off my family 8 years ago. Honestly speaking, you were the one who cut me off. Don't pretend to be my family now.
I'm sorry. I've done terrible things to you, but the debt collectors were after me. I had no choice than to rely on you. It was hard for me too, you know. Is your new mother being nice to you? I heard stepmothers are nasty, so I hope she doesn't bully you.
If you feel that way, why did you let her adopt me? To me, you're the worst mother on earth.
I told you that I'm sorry for what I've done to you, didn't I? I was in a lot of pain back then.
A lot of pain? You gotta be kidding me. I don't even know what to say.
I won't let you be lonely anymore. From now on, you and me will live together again. We're family.
Stop talking nonsense, will you? I have a family of my own.
Huh?
My parents who adopted me are very nice people, and I respect them. They welcomed me warmly. They worked hard to help me with my studies, which I was way behind at the time of adoption. They even stayed up late at night with me. They made my transition from college to work so smooth. Now, I want to show my gratitude to them. I'd like to show them a lovely grandchild.
What? Are you married?
Yes, I'm married to the president of a company. He was the new president. I was his secretary before we started dating and got married.
Company president? Good to hear that you got married to a rich man.
Well, I guess people around me think that I married him because of his fortune. But that's not the reason. We got married because we really love each other. So there's no room for you. Goodbye.
That's terrible. If you're the president's wife, why can't you at least lend me some money? You can even help me with my living expenses too.
Don't play dumb with me. Of course, my husband knows that I was adopted. Besides, I told him how lousy my birth mother is. He was so shocked when he heard the whole story.
Did you tell him everything?
Of course. They told me to cut all ties with you and my sister too. I have a lot of family to take care of, so don't count on me anymore.
Oh no. If you abandon us, what should we do?
You still have Lydia. She's pretty and you're very proud of her, right? I'm sure she'll help you.
No, she's not gonna help me.
I know. She's desperate in supporting her favorite band, right?
How do you know?
A while ago, Lydia came to borrow money from me. She wanted to contribute to her favorite band, but she didn't have the money. So I gave her some money. In exchange, she said she'll get a job. She's my elder sister after all. She never did anything to me, good or bad, so I thought I'd help her out for once.
That's not fair. You should help me because I'm your mother. I gave birth to you, remember?
Thanks to you, that I feel like a mess almost my entire life. You made me feel lonely. You forced me to borrow money from my friends, and to top it all off, I was forced to work at the convenience store. In the end, you gave me up for adoption. Well, I'm happy now, so I don't hold a grudge on you, but I'm done with you.
Please don't say that.
But Lydia didn't work hard. I introduced her to a job at a live music club where her favorite band holds their concert because she said that she was desperate to work there.
What? Was it your fault that Lydia has become more aggressive in chasing that band?
That's great. That's where she met her current boyfriend, and she seemed to be having a good time with him. Well, it looks like both of them are die-hard fans of that band. Did I do something wrong? I just did what my sister asked me to do.
You can imagine what would happen if I told your sister about a place like that. Oh my God, what have you done? She said that she wants to marry her boyfriend. Both of them are racking up debts. How are you going to take the responsibility for that?
Lydia is just like you.
What?
She goes into debt so easily. Then, she always tries to rely on me. It's all your fault for not teaching her how to deal with money properly.
No, it's your fault. You must pay off our debts and take care of our lives from now on.
Why should I do that? We are strangers now. I've been told by my family to stay away from you and Lydia, so don't contact me anymore.
Why are you still talking like that? I'm in front of your house now.
What did you say?
Your room is on the 5th floor, right? I'm gonna go in your room and take everything I can sell. Brace yourself.
Hey, don't do that. You're trespassing.
Is your foster father and mother here? It's been so long since I've seen them. They'd be surprised if me and your sister broke in.
Stop it.
If you want us to stop, give us money. Also, you must pay for our living expenses too.
No, I can't do that.
Well then, I'll ring the bell to pretend that I'm a delivery man. Then I'll break into your house.
Will you do that even though it's a stranger's house now?
What are you talking about?
My current parents bought a high-rise, so we're not living there anymore. I moved in with my husband, so I left the house anyway. I'm sorry to hear that you got the wrong house.
Okay then, who lives here now?
I don't know.
Huh? No way.
Looks like you finally committed a crime.
No, I didn't. I just didn't know that you're no longer living here. It's not a crime. Why should I have to go through all these troubles? I don't understand.
You are breaking the law if you try to enter someone's house without permission. What you're doing is trespassing and damaging property. From now on, good luck paying off your debts and atoning for your sins. My mother was caught by the person at the house she entered, and then the police were called. The police officer who arrived at the scene caught her red-handed. When she forced her way in through the front door, she broke an antique that was on display. They settled out of court for $10,000 in compensation and consolation money. As a result, she got into more debt. She borrowed and paid multiple times, so her debts continue to rise. It seems that she's having a hard time to stay afloat. Finally, she was taken care of by a scary person who forced her to move from one live-in job to another with constant supervision. I heard that she had to work all her life just to pay back her debts. I hope they don't sell her off to some strange place. I think she deserves that, considering what I have been through since I was a little girl. From now on, I will live happily with my own family who will take good care of me.
Nicole, it's me. You got my message, didn't you? Please reply. I went through all the trouble to send you this message. Who are you? I don't think I know you. Don't lie to me. I'm your only blood-related younger sister. I cut ties with you 8 years ago, so I don't have a younger sister anymore. How dare you text me out of the blue? You are the one who ruined my life. Don't talk like that. I didn't mean to ruin your life. Huh? Stop blabbering nonsense. You said that I took all the money out of your savings account and spent it all. That's why I ended up getting kicked out of the house. I didn't spend any of your money. Our parents were furious because they believed everything you told them. That's because I'm a good person. Of course our parents trust me. You've been a failure since you were a little girl. I don't need you to tell me that. I laughed when our parents kicked you out of the house. You're still saying nothing but trashy things. Mom and Dad are mine. I can't have you here. Well, it's in the past, so I don't care. I don't have anything to do with you guys anymore. I don't even want to think about it. By the way, I heard you're married and own your own company. You live in a luxurious house built by a house builder, right? Huh? I heard the company has several employees and number of sales is booming. How do you know that? Well, we live in the same country, so it's easy for me to get some information. What's your life like these days? It's none of your business. You have nothing to do with me. That's a very cold thing to say. I went to the trouble of remembering you and texted you. You don't need to remember me. Wipe me out of your memory. I can't do that because you're my only sister. As usual, I don't know what you're thinking. Will you leave me alone? I'm a stranger to you now, so stay away from me. Wait a minute! Esther, you need to explain to me. Oh, hi, Nicole. I can't believe you contacted me. Judas suddenly asked for a divorce. I had no idea why, but when I asked him, he said he's going to remarry you. What the hell does that mean? I don't think I need to explain that to you. I'm beautiful, aren't I? I went to see Judas and told him that I'm your sister. He instantly fell in love with me. Men are so simple. I said, no, because he's your husband. But he said that I'm the woman of his dreams. No matter what I said, I couldn't refuse. When I realized, looks like he has asked you for a divorce. What kind of person are you? How far do you have to go to trample on people's lives? Well, I don't need a husband who fell for someone like you anyway. Don't be rude. It's not my fault that he chose me instead. Of course you made him choose you. Just like that time. I was kicked out of the house out of the blue. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I have to go through all of this? It's your destiny, isn't it? No, it isn't. It's because you're harassing me in every way you can. Let me tell you something. Even if I'm the one who initiated it, Judas fell in love with me. That means you're not attractive enough to him. Huh? You aren't attractive as a woman. Or maybe it's also because you couldn't fulfill your duties as a housewife. You made Judas think it was okay for him to leave you. It's not my entire fault. How dare you say that? You've lost the battle with me, Nicole. I'm sorry about that. Your husband, your house, everything is mine now. You heartless woman. I'll never forgive you. So what? I heard you are managing a design office. That's none of your business. I don't have to tell you anything about that. Don't get involved in my business. Don't be so cold. Why don't you at least talk to me about your business? For your information, I work for a housing company. Since Judas also works for a house builder, we get along well. We started out by talking about our jobs. What a bunch of unimportant information. I don't want to hear anything about you and Judas. I'm interested in your job. What? I'll take your company away from you. What the hell is that? Are you still trying to take something from me? Why do you keep doing that? You're taking everything from me.
It's because I hate you. Ever since I was born, I was depressed by your presence. I didn't want you to come into my sight. Your presence annoys me. That's why I decided to take away all of your precious things you have in life.
You're a devil, aren't you? You're not even my younger sister. I don't want a family member that tries to ruin my own happiness. I lost my family 8 years ago. That's what I think.
I still think of you as my elder sister, so I'm going to take everything away from you.
You've taken away my parents, husband, and got me kicked out of our family's house. Don't you think it's enough? I have nothing more to lose, so you can go enjoy your life.
I wish that would happen. As you know, I have a hard time being satisfied.
How are you, Nicole? Do you still want something from me? There's nothing I want to talk to you about.
I have some good news.
What is it?
I heard that Judas's parents co-signed for your company. Now that they are strangers to you, they said they won't be your co-signer anymore.
What?
That's going to be a problem for you, isn't it? What are you going to do?
What do you think I'm going to do? How much longer are you going to torment me? How much more do you have to take something from me until you feel satisfied?
I told you, didn't I? I'm the kind of person who can't get enough. But I also understand how my parents-in-law feel. There's nothing more annoying than co-signing a loan for someone else. If something were to happen to your company, it would be a huge loss.
You're really mean, aren't you?
I don't think I'm being mean. I think I'm just doing what I should. But I negotiated with them.
What kind of negotiation?
I told them that if you let me own the company, you get to keep it. You have employees, right? If you keep the company, you can compensate them for their future lives. I'm being nice to you.
How nasty.
I'm Judas's wife. Isn't it natural to think of my parents-in-law first?
That's enough. I'll give you everything. You can take it all away from me.
Really? You don't mind at all? I wonder why you give it away so openly. Isn't that company valuable to you?
I can't negotiate with you because I can't have a proper conversation with you. That's why I'm giving up the company.
That's my sister. You know what you're talking about. I'm sure my in-laws and Judas will be very happy.
Now you have nothing more to deal with me, right?
You're right. I'm quite satisfied.
I'm sure you are. Well then, I'm stepping down after all the formalities are done.
Pick up the phone, Nicole. Hey, explain to me.
What's going on?
You need to explain to me. I just got fired from my job. It's because you did something behind my back, isn't it? What the hell did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Then how did my boss know about your design firm?
Oh, the housing company you work for was a client of mine. I used to design houses for them.
Huh? You never said anything about that.
I didn't have to tell you that, did I? It's up to me who I do business with. The representative of the design firm was named after you, so the client asked me about what was going on.
What?
That's why I told him everything, and he was surprised to hear that you're such a terrible person.
No kidding!
And then he did a lot of research on you.
Research?
Yeah, you're late for work without reason. You don't apologize for the trouble you caused to other employees. You keep looking at your phone while you're working, without a care in the world. Then, you leave exactly at the end of the workday, forcing others to do all the overtime on your behalf. I heard your work attitude was terrible.
That's not true. That's definitely a lie. I'm sure that there's an employee who tried to bring me down.
But I heard that one of the executive directors was ordered to investigate. He wouldn't report a lie, would he? The president was very surprised. He said he can't believe that you and I are sisters. Well, I don't think we're sisters anyway.
Oh no!
And I heard your company doesn't allow side jobs. Your work attitude is a mess, and your behavior is just insane. They were disappointed when they found out that you can do whatever you want to people, including your own family member. They said that they don't want an insane employee who can't even follow the company rules.
Did the president really say that? You're my sister and you didn't stand up for me? You could have said something to defend me.
I tried to do that. I told them that you're an insane sister with nasty behaviors, but they should allow you to continue working with them if they don't mind.
No way! Did you say that? I can't believe it.
You have no right to say that words. You took everything away from me. I told you I'd never forgive you.
You're a real jerk, Nicole.
How dare you? Anyway, since it seems that the president is friends with the managing director of the house builder Judas is working at, the president told his friend that Judas betrayed me, got married to you, and in the end, you're destroying the company you took away from me.
Huh? That has nothing to do with Judas.
I thought so too, but the president insisted on telling his friend. You can't just turn him down, can you? He's upset and claimed that Judas, who doesn't have the proper attitude to be a member of society, can't work as a salesman for a house builder.
The president said that?
I must agree with him. With his insane way of thinking, it's hard to say that Judas won't betray the customers. If that happens, the company will suffer a major blow of loss. I think it's reasonable to take measures before that happens.
Do you think you can just get away with that? Fine. Even if the company fires me, I still have a design firm. I have the company that I took from you.
About that, when I quit representing the company, the other designers got suspicious. They all complained to me that they wanted to quit the firm. I think their resignation letters should have been sent out to you.
What did you say? I don't know anything about that. Because I was the president in name only, and I left all the work to the employees.
What kind of president are you? How can you run a company like that?
A company president just sits there and signs the documents, right? I don't have to go to the office every day.
Do you think the company presidents of the world are stupid? A company president is in charge of the entire company. You can't be so naive. The president has to greet clients and make many trips outside the office. It's necessary to attend meetings and conferences too.
Seriously?
How could you try to run a company without knowing that? I'm stunned at how naive you are.
Isn't the company president supposed to be someone who has a lot of spare time?
Of course not. Because you're like that, I've been inundated with calls from clients. As a result, I've been asked to take over all the work you've been doing at the company.
What company? I'm sure I took your company.
Well, that's why I had to start my own new design firm on short notice.
No one would co-sign for someone like you, right?
You know what? The president of the company you work for trusted me very much. He said he would co-sign for my design firm. He also said that he wants me to come up with a lot of good designs in the future.
The president said that to you? But he fired me.
That's because I have a different track record than you, who slacked off a lot. I've always been diligent and polite, no matter who I'm dealing with. I've given the best I could to the housing companies I do business with. I've done good work and earned their trust over the years.
You're a pompous prick. I don't need you to boss me around like that.
I'm not trying to boss you around. I'm just saying that if you've been in a relationship for a long time, you can see the essence of a person. That's the most important part of company relationships. And that's the part you're lacking the most.
You really piss me off.
And you know what? Now that they have known what kind of person you are, all of the employees at your design company are going to move to my new firm.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm their employer. I won't let them do anything they want to.
But it's your fault because you didn't show up at the office.
That has nothing to do with it.
Don't you know?
Know what?
As a general rule, a worker is allowed to resign by giving the company 2 weeks' notice. 2 weeks have already passed.
What?
You don't even know about the deadline because you never show up at the office.
That's a lie. So you're saying I'm the only employee in that office?
That's what I'm saying.
You're taking away one company's employee. Stop fooling around.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm not you. I didn't take anyone away from you. Every employee moves here of their own volition. I never asked any of them to do anything like that.
You took all my jobs away from me. I can't allow that.
Do you finally understand how I feel?
Huh?
How I felt when you took everything from me? I was in the depths of despair when my own family members were taken away from me. But I knew I had to live on my own. I was so determined. I studied so hard and became a designer.
I don't know anything about that. It's what you wanted to do, right?
Later, through work, I met Judas, who worked for a house builder. But you took him away from me too. Don't get me wrong, I don't need him anymore.
That's because you weren't attractive enough, so he divorced you. It's not my fault, so you shouldn't blame me.
And about the design company? I felt that if I didn't do anything, you would take everything away from me. So I approached the president of the housing company you worked for, because he's the person I trusted the most in the business.
That's not fair.
And the rest is as I told you. Maybe they'll take some kind of action against your co-conspirator, Judas.
Wait a minute. This has nothing to do with Judas.
Judas is involved in this. He betrayed me, cheated with my own sister, and got remarried. Because of that, I lost my co-signer.
Then what's going to happen to Judas?
I don't know. Demotion, I guess. I wonder what kind of punishment the company will give him.
You really are a terrible woman.
That's my line. Think about what you've done so far. Anyway, you and Judas will have nothing to do with me from now on, so don't contact me anymore.
Nicole, pick up the phone, please. Nicole!
What? I told you not to call me anymore, didn't I?
Judas got demoted.
I see.
I have no income at all. I have a house payment and my in-laws need money for their living expenses.
Well, you were fired from the housing company, and the company you took from me will receive no order from clients.
Can you please ask the president of the company to reinstate me, please?
Why would I do that?
Because you're my sister, right? I'm in trouble, so help me.
You're the woman who stole my husband from me and kicked me out of the house. You're not my sister. I told you to stay out of this.
Don't be so cold. You have to help me. If you can't get me back at the housing company, hire me at your company. I'll do whatever you want.
Are you kidding me? I'd rather quit my job than hire you.
If I can't pay my mortgage, my family will be evicted. Do something about it.
I was kicked out of that house once for an unreasonable reason. I think you should feel the same way I do.
My in-laws are there too. I can't lose my house.
I don't care. You and our parents made me hit rock bottom. Why should I help you guys? find someone else. You're the only one I can ask to do this. You have to save our family. We've lived as a family before, haven't we? What? I don't understand. How can you say such a thing after you took everything from me? I'm not going to help you. I don't even want to talk to you, so I'm blocking you for today. Nicole, don't be so cold. Please, I don't know what to do. Help me. Why don't you and your lousy family members talk to each other? There must be some way to solve the problem. Please don't ever depend on me again. Oh no! After that, Esther and her family couldn't afford to pay the mortgage on their house. So they had no choice but to sell their luxurious house built by a house builder. But Esther still had to support their in-laws. Judas is still sitting in his office, feeling ashamed of himself. Esther also works from morning till night to support the family. But because of her parents-in-law's habit of extravagance, her life is not getting any easier. I hope she can experience the humiliation I have been subjected to so far. I'm sure I won't have to deal with it anymore. My newly launched company is finally up and running. The president of the housing company where my sister used to work approached our affiliated companies. Work is expanding for my new company. So we are planning to recruit new employees in the near future. I'm a little anxious because things are going so well, but I'm determined to do the best I can. And if I meet a good person someday, I would like to fall in love again.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!